Hello, all you amazing light workers. It's Shawna L. Francis. Today is October 18th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Ascension Daily Update. Thank you, Melchizedek, for coming through this morning. I forgot to tell you guys that on Saturday or Sunday, Melchizedek said that for those of us who are transitioning from like the summer warmer months to the winter colder months or fall, will be tired this week. So we're feeling it this week. He said it'd take 5 to 7 days for us to acclimate to the season change. I know not everybody is going into fall, but for those of us who are, that's what they told me, and I'm feeling it. I've been so stinking tired this week, really kind of dragging, where before I'd pop out of bed and go do my workout and feel really good. This week's been different, and it is chilly outside. We have rain coming, I think by Friday, just a few days. And once the rain starts here in Portland, it usually doesn't stop until about June. And I'm really not kidding. But that's why it's so lush and green and beautiful here. So there's always that. So again, welcome guys. Thanks for joining me. How's everybody doing? Are you feeling like tired like I am? Are you dragging this week? Are you doing okay? I got my second set of smile aligners today. Ouch, they're so tight. I still have 9.5 months of this. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, sorry, so I'm an extra kind of lispy today with the new trays. All right, Melchizedek today came through. Not very long today. Excuse me. They said, good morning, Shawna. This is Melchizedek. Thank you for making time for us today, trusting this process moving forward, fearlessly making this a priority. You're doing wonderful, Shawna. You're doing wonderful. We are so happy. Yay. You know, I feel like just such an average person with just some really fun, unique things that are going on in my world. I just doing what I can here. I know you guys are too. So how cool is that? So always nice to hear. I said, thank you, Melchizedek, for everything that you're doing and all your love and guidance and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They say, certainly, dear one, there's nothing else we'd rather be doing than communing with you in such deep proximity. In your field, one, we rest. In your field, dear one, we rest. This is where we sit, playing along with you in this role, united. Soon we will be more of one voice, one charge, one common mission. I think we're all coming together for this one common mission here. We take you by the hands, one tiny step at a time, steady, deliberate, fearless, ready for what this path brings. So many times my team has said, we're going to illuminate that next step for you just as you need it. Please do not fret or worry. We hold your hands, we flank you on all sides. So we're talking about tiny steps here, tiny, tiny steps. I think like most of you, I have the tendency of wanting things to happen quicker. This is not how this works, not by a long shot. Even though it feels like there's so much going on in the last couple months, we're still just taking one tiny baby step at a time here. We're not skipping anything. Resurrection, they said. You finished this book today, dear one. It is not a small feat. This is a triumph. And as they said these words, I started crying this morning. Well, I've got the waterworks thing going on all the time, it seems like, but that really hit me. So yeah, I went and did my workout this morning, and as I was wrapping up my workout, the book ended, the audio book ended. It was an incredible, incredible book. So much information, you guys, and it's so much in lockstep with the Galactic Federation of Light, with what they're talking to me and us about through these channelings. The epilogue of that book, and maybe for those of you who have read this, you can chime in the comments. It talks just about, we are ready. We're ready to move into the next. They said this is the first book of a series. There's going to be 2 more in this particular series. They tend to do 3 books at a time that have a general theme, resurrection being this one. So, I really felt that. You finished the book today. This is not a small feat. This is a triumph. And I said, yes, I feel this. I know this. I feel this deeply. And they said to me, this puts you in alignment with the greatest spiritual leaders of your time. And this is not about popularity or number of likes and follows. This is about living the truth. And from this place, you are on top of the world. Even rereading this, I'm almost embarrassed to even share that. Just like with anything, I'll put this on a shelf and we'll see what happens. Well, in any case, these were beautiful words. They touched me so deeply today. I'm so honored. I'm so honored to be on this path and working with all of you and working with these guys on the other side of the veil. It's like magical. It's just magical. They said here, the mask will continue to deteriorate so that the light that you admit is unhindered, uninhibited by the fear that the old embodies. So again, my mask, Cryon talked about their, the next 3 months, October, November, December, whatever residual fears, questions, shadow, this stuff is really going to be dismantled, and starting into next year, being just more fearless and committed and on this platform of love. So I'm ecstatic. We have the utmost confidence in you, darling, and your ability to walk this path with your spine straight, your head held high, your gaze fixed. I feel it. I feel this. Powerful, focused, yet at the same time, able to beam love out. Nurturing love, sweet, warm love, all-encompassing love for those who are in your field. I'm certainly going to give this a try. From this point, dear one, you're able to walk forward without the detritus of the old. I had made just a mental note. I think it was yesterday, detritus was used. Melchizedek says this word through Paul Selig all the time. And I laughed about this and I thought, I wonder if Melchizedek will ever use the word detritus with me. And they did today. And so it was kind of one of these wink, wink things. So I chuckled as that word came through. I'll say it again. From this point, dear one, you're able to walk forward without the detritus of the old. Paul was he taught creative writing for 25 years at New York University or something. He's got a double master's degree from Yale or something. So the vocabulary of this man, it's a perfect matchup. But I got detritus today, yes. This is part of the dismantling of the mask. It's a freedom that's experienced when one fully knows who and what they are in truth. And this changes everything about how you see the world and how you see others. That's the truth. That's the biggest truth here. Duality, separateness, all of this, really not just knowing it as a concept, but knowing our oneness as reality and how we carry ourselves. Wow, it's massive. This fearlessness is the impetus behind the resurrection that we speak of. This life is the grand hall of your making, as big or as small as you'd like to make it. Expansion, contraction, effortless flow, gliding on top of the waves. Fearlessness. You'll continue to be challenged, Shawna. This is not to say that you won't have your moments of self-doubt, of fear, sadness, and anger. This doesn't erase or neutralize your emotions. through the books with Paul, they talk a lot about this, because Paul is he's freaked out about, well, who am I if I'm in the upper room, and if I'm, being reborn or born anew in the upper room. So he freaks out about this stuff, and they answer his questions and they address his concerns quite frequently. It's quite cute, quite frequently. It's very cute, actually. It's not like it erases my emotions or neutralizes who and what I am. I'm still Shawna, but I'm just relating to the world differently. We will be doing this. We are doing this now. From the vantage point of the upper room, however, there's a keen awareness of the larger picture and all your ranges of emotions and reactions, as though you're able to observe yourself from this place of love and have all the love and compassion for the you who may still be grieving or suffering at times. Okay, I got that. And that was really it. They said, dear one, may we do some energy work with you at this time? And I only had half an hour or so before I needed to get to the dentist. So they did some quick energy work. And that was really quite lovely. I think that's everything for today. Getting closer on this floating home. Supposedly closing next week, although things seem to be going a little bit more slowly than I would expect. Just marching along. It's exciting. I'm really, really excited about this place. All right, well, I'll let you all go, and there shouldn't be any reason why I wouldn't see you all tomorrow. So have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you're at on this planet, and I shall see you tomorrow. I love you. Mwah.